on, everybody out there? This is Popular Stranger, and we are back at you again today with another Madden 25 Ultimate Team video. In today's video, we're going to be breaking down part 3 of the Most Feared promo, which is live right now. Go through everything that's new and also what you need to do to close it out and earn all of the best free content from it. So let's go ahead and jump right on into it. We do have a brand new updated section of solo challenges within the Most Feared Monsters section. Sequence number 3 now, Meet the Monsters Part 3 is now available, and that's going to give you an additional 20 stars to the collective of milestone stars that you can earn within this section, and that now means that you can fully max it out and get to that 64 star mark. Not really a huge reward there, you basically get 500 fear, but there are also objectives within the Most Feared Field Pass that you needed to earn more stars within the solos to knock out those objectives, so that means you got more XP on the way for the Most Feared Field Pass. Also, make sure you check your Season 3 Field Pass for one of two things. Number one, yesterday and every Wednesday, the milestone section does update with new objectives. Now, originally on my no money spent account, I had 4 objectives. On my main account, I only had 3. I do have 4 on my main account now. I know some of you out there only had 1 objective, some of you only had 2. So I'm hoping that this updated and there's 4 objectives now listed for everybody. But if you do go over to the program tab under Most Feared, there is now another objective set. 57,000 Season 3 XP, scoring passing touchdowns with at least 2 Most Feared players in your lineup. So you got that, plus a whole new set of weekly milestones, a lot of XP able to be earned now within the Season 3 Field Pass. I don't know what the max would be as far as how long you can be on it or how far along you can be on it if you've been up to date with your dailies as well, but I would assume that most people are going to be at like level 35 to 38, somewhere around there. But with less than 3 weeks left on this Field Pass here, all the XP that we can get, the better, so we can max this thing out and get ready for Season 4. The Most Feared Field Pass, of course, did get its final update today as well, so if you go over to the Objectives tab, you're going to see a bunch of new things added in here, with more milestone stars being available in some of the solos. You can knock out those objectives. The set requirements didn't update. The statistical section definitely updated. You can see there's 5 different areas here in which you can earn XP. Looks like between these 5 sections, it's a total of 21,000 Most Feared Field Pass XP that's in there. There's also a couple more win game trackers in here, part 3, so winning 10 games, whether it's solo seasons, solo battles, head-to-head seasons, MUT champs, or ranked, will go towards that counter of 10, and once you get there, you get 1,500, and continue to do your dailies. I don't know how long these are going to go for. Actually, I do. It looks like it says completable each day up until 11/7, so you still have basically a full week of dailies that we're going to see in the Most Feared Field Pass to give you free fair currency. And I'm assuming a week from today, we're going to be seeing part 1 of the Unstoppable promo. That will put Most Feared all the way to the end. No more dailies. The Most Feared currency, the fear currency, will probably transfer over to training at some point, but for now, we basically got a week left to engage in this promo, and also with all of the new objectives and all of the XP that you can currently earn, that means you can now fully max out the Most Feared Field Pass. If you never got an extra welcome pack, there was a big debacle when part 1 of this promo dropped, and a lot of people got an extra welcome pack, and in that extra welcome pack was an extra upgrade token for your welcome pack player, Ndamukong Suh or Taysom Hill. If you never got that, you couldn't fully max out your player to a 90 OVR. Now that there's enough objectives in the Field Pass to fully max out the Field Pass, that means you can now get to level 19, which would give you that final upgrade token that you may have been waiting for to fully upgrade that player. You guys can let me know how you feel about this down below in the comments section. But with today being Halloween Day and the Most Feared promo, if you go into, I think, any Most Feared promo card and take a look at the upgrade tab, there's a new bucket in the chemistries and position section, and as you can see, it says Most Feared Monster Morph +8 into height, and I don't know if it's in every game mode, but I feel pretty confident saying it is. I went into a head-to-head seasons game, and my Randy Moss was 8 foot tall, or taller than he normally is. I can't 100% confirm that it's in ranked and MUT champs, but I definitely know it's in MUT champs. I'm not going to jump into a ranked game and risk having to quit out of it or risk playing with these morphs. I'm just personally not a fan of these. Now, I'm hoping that they're only 24 hours and basically tomorrow morning around 10:30 a.m. or even 1:30 p.m. Eastern time, they're going to wipe it away and take it out of the game. But it's also extremely bad timing because today is the last day of the ranked game mode. And I get it. Some of this is fun to you guys and you enjoy it, but this type of stuff has no space in a ranked game mode, and I'm really hoping that it's not in the ranked game mode, but I think it is, unfortunately. Honestly, because of this, I probably won't even play the game for the next 24 hours or until they remove it. And if they don't take it around like 10:30 a.m. Eastern time tomorrow, that means the brand new ranked session tomorrow, which is going to go live in the morning, will be starting out with these most feared monster boosts. Again, I'm just personally not a fan of it. I don't knock you if you guys enjoy it. If it's in like squads and regular seasons, that's fine with me. And of course, solo challenges. I just don't like it to be in like gauntlet, head-to-head ranked, or MUT draft, or excuse me, not MUT draft, MUT champs. If it was in the MUT draft, obviously it has a most feared theme to it. That would be fine as well. But just wanted to give you guys that update. So we have a bunch of new 90 overall champions. I think 5 exactly, or 5 to be exact. Nico Collins, DeForest Buckner, Lamar Jackson, Von Miller, Trent Williams. I broke down all of these cards this morning when EA originally revealed them. They did not do anything to the height on Nico Collins, or sorry, not the height, the speed. So he's still sitting here stuck at an 89 speed wide receiver item. They could have at least bumped it up to 90. It just puts him behind too many of the brand new wide receivers that have come out over the last couple weeks there. Lamar Jackson looks like a really good card. He's not going to be better than Andrew Luck. And his audibles, like when you're doing hot routes to your running back and wide receivers, etc., they can become a little bit of a pain. Like they're going to be going through all the motions, the animations within the game, which means you can't really snap it at a pace that you might want to snap it. So I'll still be using Andrew Luck on this account. We might try Lamar Jackson over on the No Money Spent account, but all in all, because of those audibles, he's definitely not going to be better than Andrew Luck. Von Miller, really good pass rusher. Trent Williams, probably the best left tackle in the game. And if you happen to want any of these 5 cards, set requirements are the same: 287 to 88 overall players from any promo, 387 overall most feared players. You put those into a set. In return, you're going to get the most feared champion of your choice. Now, along with those brand new 5 champions that we have, we also have 4 LTDs in packs right now, and they're all pretty good looking. They didn't adjust the speed on any of these guys. I thought maybe they would, but we got Bijan Robinson, Tariq Woolen, both with 90 speed, which is a little bit disappointing because we've seen a handful of cornerbacks, and we saw with Joe Mixon's Angry Runs card yesterday with a 91 speed there at those positions. And these are going to be very expensive cards. I just kind of was hoping that they would bump them up to 91 speed as well. So that's 2 of the 4 LTDs in packs. We also have an Evan Ingram, which is a really nice card. Not better than George Kittle's AKA card, but definitely a good card. And Nick Bolton, which I think is going to be the fastest middle linebacker in the game. He is only 5'11". His zone coverage isn't amazing, but all 4 of those cards in packs today, along with the 2 LTDs from Team of the Week yesterday. So we've got 6 LTDs in packs right now. A lot of store offers today with the new content drop. So the 1 coin offer is an 84 overall B&D most feared player. The best case scenario with this one here is that you're getting some free fear currency, right? Because you're not getting an 84 plus out of this pack. It's strictly going to be an 84, but for that 1 coin, you get 592 fear. So pretty good conversion over there. There's a 13th anniversary most feared pack. So this one, basically about $50, you get 13 82 plus most feared players, 3 84 plus players, or a 90 overall most feared champion. And if you take a look at the odds in the 82 plus slot, about a 20% chance at an 84 plus there, 3.35% chance at 87. So really slim on the 13 82 plus packs. The 84 plus packs aren't bad though, because you do have a 52% chance at a 90 plus. Don't know if you can actually get LTDs out of this one. So honestly, I wouldn't open it up. You know, you're going to get some set pieces. You might get a champion here or there. But if it was a $25 offer, I'd go for it. $50, I'm going to stay away. But it should make maybe some of the Part 1 and Part 2 most feared champion cards cards, the 90 OVRs a little bit cheaper today. So if you've been in the market for any of those, today is the day. You got 3 87 overall B&D Most Feared Heroes for $10. The only way I would open this up, and I don't really recommend it, but the only way that I would is if you were in the market for more fear currency. You're basically trading $10 for fear currency because all 3 of the cards that you get out of it would quick sell. There is another step-up offer here. I don't know exactly like everything that's included in it here, but again, for $1.50, if you need some fear currency, might not be a bad idea to open this one up because you get an 84 plus B&D Most Feared player, and then you get an 86 overall Redux. I'm pretty sure that was the same initial step offer that we saw last week as well. And for $2.50, you get a Most Feared pack. Again, might as well open it up for $2.50. But overall, to conclude this promo, some pretty weak pack offers. I'm not really a fan there. I'm assuming there's probably a $100 bundle in here as well. I don't know if this is from last week or they just refreshed it. And speaking of refresh, because I know a lot of you are going to ask, did the Fear store refresh? I don't know. I can tell you what did not refresh is the Most Feared Champion packs. So if you open up both of these, you're not going to be able to reopen them. If you still only have one or the other to choose from, obviously you can do that. And we will be putting out an updated video later this evening going over the best 90 overall Most Feared Champions now that we have more in the game. We're going to throw those in with the Part 1 and Part 2 players. So if you haven't opened up your B&D or your non-B&D pack and you're wondering what the best player is to take from these packs, I got you covered. That video will be on the way. As far as additional fear that you might have left over, at this point, it's just random. It's really up to you. A lot of these packs give you a bunch of different random options. This one's pretty expensive, but some of these packs you're either going to get a really lower overall card, you're going to get additional fear that will be lower than the amount or higher than the amount that you spent on the pack. So it's all just kind of a random risk at this point. The other option is that you can hang on to it and wait for it to convert, which it's likely going to convert over to training. And then as far as what you use that training for, that's up to you, whether it's rerolls from upcoming promos, saving it for presents and zero chill time. We don't know if you're actually going to be able to use that training on those things, but I'm just kind of speculating far ahead. So at this point, it's up to you. I would try to save as much fear as I can to take advantage of the 90 overall fantasy packs, and then outside of that, you go with whatever one that you can afford. But for now, go knock out the rest of those solos. Work on finishing up that Most Feared Field Pass. And if you've been grinding out the ranked game mode, you got less than 24 hours to get wherever you want to get as far as what level you get to, because that is ending and we will be seeing new ranked players to go after starting tomorrow. Thank you guys for tuning into another video. My name is Popular Stranger. I'm out. Peace.